All right, happy Friday, everybody. I know, Friday, Saturday, Jesus. Happy Saturday. My bad. I don't know what day it is. How's everybody doing? Crazy week this week. Good week, though. You guys know the routine. I'll wait a minute, see if we can get some people on here. Lot to talk about. Lots to talk about. So if you jump on, or when you jump on, uh, just come say hello. Just say hi. Let me know where you're at, how your week's going, whatnot. But good week this week. So I'm sorry. I owe everybody an apology. Sorry about yesterday. It was a travel day, and honestly, I lost track of time this week. This week, spent the entire week in Denver at Podcast Movement. I'll get into that here in a couple of minutes. But nonetheless, good week. So I'm gonna jump into it. If you guys jump on, great. Let me know who's out there. Say hello. Try to push this out. Don't forget to share it. I'll keep this somewhat brief, I think, but jump on, say hello. So this week, went to Denver, Colorado for Podcast Movement 2023, and I kind of went in with no expectation, didn't know what to expect, and was great. It was a good experience. Got to meet just a ton of amazing people, and I have to give a shout out to one of HMG's own, Shay Sparks. She kind of talked me into going to this event, and it was pretty cool. It got there, and like I said, didn't really know what to expect. Got to meet some amazing people. Got to meet Eric Bischoff. For all you wrestling fans out there, Jeff Jarrett, Comrade Thompson, and they did a panel on communities, like in niche communities for podcasters and stuff like that. So it was just a great experience. Those were some of the speakers, and then I ran into. And I'm going to give a shout out to my man, the Sandman, uh, Shannon Hernandez, down in he radio DJ down in Phoenix, Arizona. Down there, I've known Mr. Hernandez for years. He's a mentor, and it was just great running into him and whatnot. And then just met a ton of people, uh, and it was just an awesome experience meeting everybody and networking with so many people. And then the exhibitors, the vendors and stuff that were there, a lot of cool things in the podcast industry that are coming out. Um, New mics, new mixers and stuff like that. So I kind of geeked out a little bit on some of that. And what was really cool is how you guys see this and how I've been delivering this show for the last couple of years. Is this is all going to change here in the next couple weeks, and it's going to be just better. I'm going to be able to do more on the live feeds with you guys, and I may even open it up for callers to call in and answer questions. So stay tuned for that. It's a podcast movement. Like I said, great wrap up this week. We got some new partnerships coming, so stay tuned for that. And I think you're going to see, God willing, I think you're going to see several new shows joining the network here in the next couple of weeks. So we're excited about that. So again, Shay Sparks, Power of Investing People podcast. She was there representing her brand and HMG, and she did phenomenal. So hats off to you, Shay. Thank you. And then also I want to say this: I'm looking forward to working with some of the people uh, there. You kind of get there's a lot of people there and a lot of other media companies there that kind of do the same thing that we do, and there's really you didn't get a sense of like competing with anybody else. It was more or less, hey, how can I help you build your network? and what can you do to help me build mine? That the podcasting community is a, I would say, a very tight community, and it was really, really kind of breathtaking to see. So yeah, podcast movement 2023. It's in the books. That was my first time there. Had a good time, and it was cool. So I appreciate everybody that I got to meet out there in Denver this past week. Thank you. There's several of you that we've got meetings coming up this coming week. I'm looking forward to all of those. I'm looking forward to the new partnerships. I'm looking forward to all of it. So it's going to be awesome, and I can't wait. So thank you. All right, I'm going to move on. Gotta give a special shout out to a special somebody, Mrs. HMG. It is her birthday today, so if you get a chance, wish her a happy birthday. What do we have coming up now? Now the podcast movement's done, what's next for us? Next big event coming up is September 29th, the All Heroes Welcome Ball down in Tampa, Florida with our friends over at Team Atto. Love this organization. Great organization. If you're not following them, well, you're missing out. You're missing out. Go to teamatto.org, and you can click on their events and see all the different events that they hold. But this is the event that you want to be at. You want to be at their All Heroes Welcome Ball. And then the very next day, September 30th, is their All Heroes Open Fishing Tournament. Again, go to teamatto.org. And then right now, they're doing this giveaway. You guys have heard me talk about it. The giveaway for the 2022 Custom Ford Bronco plus $10,000 cash. Tickets are $100. Go get your tickets now because they're only selling them limited. You do not have to be present to win. So again, go to teamatto.org and check that out. We got a new sponsor on board, a couple of them, but this first one I want to talk about is Sisu Stamina and the Universal Learning Approach. And Sisu Stamina and the Universal Learning Approach is it's an energy supplement designed to give you razor sharp focus and smooth, healthy energy without the crash. It's made with 6 natural ingredients, that combine modern scientific understanding with ancient wisdom to aid you to conquer through your day. Go check out ulauniverse.com and check out their products. Amazing stuff. We're proud to be working with them, and it's awesome. They're really building a community, and it's veteran owned. So absolutely love it. Listen, if you check this stuff out, use Heroes 10 for a little bit of a discount there. So go check it out. This is a great organization. We're excited to be working with them and building a community with them. So again, Sisu Stamina and the Universal Learning Approach. Awesome. We're excited. Next up, we also have Jim Neary's Bait and Tackle and Warriors on the Water LTD. Warriors on the Water LTD right now, they have a gun raffle going on like right now. If you go, you can actually purchase a ticket at warriorsltd.com. That's warriorsltd.com. And you can purchase you could see the different raffles and guns and stuff that they're giving away. And I do not believe you have to be present to win either of those as well. So check them out. All right, let's get into some of the shows, what the shows did this week. I kind of want to keep this one brief today because I know it's kind of a weird day. And nobody's used to me being here on Saturday. So let's wrap into some of the shows because some shows were really cool this week. All right, this week, Carry On Politics. This week, Ron J. Spike, DC guy. He is a hip-hop artist. He lights up the charts with his conservative, thought-provoking lyrics and subtle digs that he gives. Ron brings a fiery and passion to his music, with undercover poetic wisdom that requires kind of a political savviness to fully appreciate it. So check it out. Carry on politics. Next up, the Power of Investing in People podcast with Shay Sparks. um, this week, John Mayo. John, we're just talking about his company here. John is a former Army leader turned entrepreneur. He understands the demands and high performance in volatile environments. Throughout his journey of overcoming adversity, he recognizes the need for resilience training tailored to those serving our country and communities. He's the co-founder of Universal Learning Approach and Sisu Stamina. He is also the author of Be Relentless. If the obstacle is in the way, then we must be way makers. I love that. He's also a host of the podcast Be Relentless. So check it out. It's a great episode. John's a good dude. And like I said, we're excited to be working with him. Power Investing in People podcast with our gal, Shay Sparks. All right. What else do we have here? Next up, we got on the other side, the other side of the firewall. Great episodes this week. I learned a lot from it. I kind of dig this show. I really do. It's like cybersecurity type stuff, and I'm not a cyber guy and I'm not an IT guy, but I learned a lot from this show. Monday, they were doing LinkedIn accounts, or here's something you should know. LinkedIn accounts are being attacked. How many of you out there have had problems with your LinkedIn accounts? This is something you want to listen to then. This was a cool episode. I went in and kind of changed some of the settings in my LinkedIn account and whatnot. So on Monday, they talked about LinkedIn accounts that were being hacked. Tuesday, Intel's downfall, security flaw. And Wednesday, cyber criminals targeting researchers, pretty different. And then yesterday was everything else, Madden movies, books, etc. What do we have here? Who's on here? Lance, what's up, bro? How you doing? Good morning. I know. You know what? Yesterday was a travel day for me. I was in Denver for an event. I talked about it a little bit earlier in the show, but yeah, I apologize to everybody. I did apologize at the beginning of the show, Lance. Not to you specifically, but since you're here, sorry. And I know you're trying to sleep in on your Saturday, so I apologize. Please forgive me. But I was getting a lot of text messages and DMs saying, how come I wasn't on? Why didn't I do the show yesterday? And everybody was missing the tie. And they're asking me if I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm good. I was just traveling back to the home office from Denver, Colorado. So anyway, you need coffee, like 40% off coffee. I can't help you, man. You know, I can give you 20% off until August 31st by using the code back to school. That might help you. Or you can go get that crap down the street. I don't know what to tell you, man. Back to school. Go to the website HMG beverage or HMG coffee. 20% off right now till the end of the month. Back to school. You're welcome. Gee, yeah, I know. I get it. Yeah, I get it. Lance says he's a cheap ass, ladies and gentlemen. Those aren't my words. I'm just reading what Lance said that he is, but we love him anyway. So anyway, all right, let's move on to the next show. Next up, we got the Misfit Nation podcast. Listen, this show, I love this. They do 2 shows a week. Their latest show, Australian Army veteran Kevin Humphreys. Kevin is an inspiring, relatable, and transformative keynote speaker, facilitator, author, and a helicopter pilot. He's well known for smashing stereotypes and transforming self leadership. This was a great episode. I loved it. Check it out, Misfit Nation podcast. French. Jeez. All right, next up, Pushing Back Chaos. Their episode comes out later today, so stay tuned for that. Environmentally speaking, this week, analyzing the pros and cons of the Tiverton Solar Project. So this is kind of a local thing to Rhode Island, but pay attention because I think you're going to see a lot more of these solar farms popping up all over the place. So, in this episode, Marissa and Clarice, they discuss their thoughts and concerns and questions about this solar farm. From the size of the project to the impact on the surrounding environment, they explore various aspects of the development, and as far as like zoning issues and all this other stuff that's going on. So it's I don't know if anybody's been a part of a solar project deal or a solar farm deal. It's a pretty big deal, and it takes up a lot. And you'd be surprised. Again, just because it says it's environmentally friendly doesn't mean it's environmentally friendly. So check it out. That's this week, Environmentally Friendly Podcast. Next up, we got the MSEC podcast. Love this one. This week, Kendall Harrison. She is Wiley High School's history teacher and student-to-student sponsor in Abilene, Texas. She talks about supporting military-connected students and their families with a long-standing and successful student program. She includes some tips on how to make new students feel welcomed during the back-to-school season. So check it out. This is a great episode. The MSEC podcast. Go to their website, militarychild.org. It's Military Child Education Coalition. Again, if you're in the military or you're a veteran, this is an organization you definitely want to follow, especially if you have kids. So check it out. Next up, we got the Arms Room. Every Monday at 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, a new show drops. This week, they're discussing when and how to pressure test your skills. Pay attention. Pay attention to this one. When and how to pressure test your skills. Arms Room Show. Great episode this week. Check it out. Chasing Happiness is next. Listen, check out Ryan. Solid dude. Love having him on the network. Check out all of his episodes and then follow him here on Facebook at Chasing Happiness. Next up, we got the Joel Evans Show. Couple shows this week as well. Most recent one, discussing root causes of pain and inflammation, especially joint pain, with Dr. Josh Lovett. I think I said that right. Founder of Up Wellness. And then in this episode, here's some of the things that they talk about in this episode. They talk about root causes of joint pain, like arthritis, inflammation, specific painful conditions. What's better, mushrooms or herbs or for stress? I love this episode. Top 5 best anti-inflammatory supplements. Pay attention to this one. That's the Joel Evans Show. Next up, Rise Up Voices from the Front Lines. Check out all their episodes. They got the new stuff coming up here soon. That's from our friends Battle 2B. Label Free Podcast. She's got a new look. Digging it. Our friend Deanna, check out all of their episodes, or all of her episodes. Label Free Podcast. Follow her on Instagram. She does a lot of stuff on Instagram. She's got some new stuff coming up. And you can check out all their episodes. We'll put it down here. And I'm going to post the new look that they got. We love it. Absolutely love it. Label Free Podcast. Keep it up. Next up, we got Because Bikers Matter podcast. This week, the Medicine Wheel Ride, bringing resources and support to the indigenous communities. Our man and the host of this show, David Vegas Schumann, is joined by special guests Lorona Cunny, hope I said that right, and other founders of the Medicine Wheel Ride. They discussed the importance of raising awareness about missing and murdered Indigenous women, as well as the systematic barriers faced by Indigenous people. So tune in, learn more. And this was an awesome episode. Learned a lot from it. So Because Bikers Matter podcast. Check it out. Stay with me. We got a couple more. Next up, we got Fergie, our buddy Fergie from Time to Shine Today. This week, claim your unique gift, the power of purpose alignment with Gabe DiRetta from Effective Connection. I really dig this episode. This was a cool episode as well. Gabriel DiRetta is a goal whisperer and mushroom nerd who left his fancy tech job in 2017 to travel the world by bicycle. In the process, he found his calling as a coach and facilitator. He helps leaders and teams maximize their impact by aligning with purpose, uncovering meaning, and embodying authenticity. So we love it. Check it out. Time to Shine Day. Oh, I love. We got your 6 at 6, Patriot Pride. Now, who is this? Mark, is that you or is this Andrea? Speaking of We Got Your 6 at 6, that's who's up next. We Got Your 6 at 6 every Sunday night, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Our friends over at the People's Patriot Project. Patriot Pride. Love it. This week, their topic was There is Strength in Asking for Help. Great episode this week. Make sure you check them out. It's our boy Mark. Love it. I checked them out this past week. Great episode. They had a ton of guests on. And if you're not familiar with the People's Patriot Project or the We Got Your 6 at 6 show, you're missing out. Check it out Sunday night, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. They always have a slew of guests and a lot of musicians that come on, and they do a great job with it. So we absolutely love it. What do we have here? Joe Allen Christie and Derek Thompson this weekend. Boom. There you go. Now you know who's coming on this Sunday night. Make sure you tune in Sunday night, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Here they do it on they got Facebook Live, People's Patriot Project. Check it out. Big Mark, thanks, brother. We love you. Keep up the great work. And then we have the S3 with JD. He's going to be doing the show later today. Find out what his picks are and what the NFL is doing this weekend or this coming week and season for that matter. Listen, shout out to our sponsors real quick. All right, My Tax Fella. I love my man Anthony. They do a fantastic job. They do all of our bookkeeping and stuff. Check it out. My Tax Fella. Go check them out, mytaxfella.com. JB Auto Clothiers. I'm not wearing my jacket, but if you notice in the post from yesterday when I was in Denver, every day I had one of JB Auto Clothiers jackets on. Absolutely love JB Auto Clothiers stuff. HMG Beverage. If you go to hmgbeverage.com or hmgcoffee.com and use promo code BACKTOSCHOOL, they're going to give you 20% off coffee until the end of this month, till the 31st. So go get your coffee today. What do we have here? Mark, supporting operations. Right there. Outstanding work, Mark. Have a great day, brother. Appreciate you. Next up, we have Forget Genetics. Folks, it's hunting season. I know a lot of you guys are getting out in the woods and getting ready and loving it. Go check out Forget Genetics. They got all the stuff you need for your hunting needs and stuff like that. Get those deer bigger, better. Veteran-owned company. Absolutely love it. When you go to forgetgenetics.com, if you make an order, use HMG for the promo code, and they're going to give you 10% off. So check them out. Alibi Tattoo. If you need some new ink, or maybe you need some ink removed, go see our friends over at Alibi Tattoo over in Pelham, Pennsylvania. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Got a Hole Brewing in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. If you love the beer, or if you love beer, this is a great place to go. Fantastic people. Got a Hole Brewing, Eureka Springs. Thank you. Independence Bourbon for women by women. Check it out, independence-bourbon.com. Get on their mailing list, and you'll be the first to know once the new bottles come out for purchase. So check it out. What else do we got? Motorcycle safety lawyers. Come on. Listen, guys. If you ride a motorcycle, these guys need to be on your speed dial. All right, Motorcycle Safety Lawyers. And they also sponsor Because Bikers Matter podcast. These are great organization. Check it out. Motorcycle Safety Lawyers. What else? Feed the People, Buy the People. I love this. My man AJ, longtime friend, helping people kind of realize what they're putting in their bodies. He's going to put you in touch with your local rancher or farmer. They helped me out here in Pennsylvania area, Maryland area, and it's great. Found a farmer, bought half a cow. Love it. It's good stuff. Carrabba's down in Fayetteville, near Fort Bragg. This is on location 4209 Sycamore Dairy Road. So if you go down to Carrabba's down in Fayetteville, tell them we said hello. Let them know we sent you. Jim Neary's Bait and Tackle. If you go down to like Kirkwood or Southern Lancaster County, go see our man Jim. He'll get you hooked up on the fishing. Warriors on the Water Ltd, nonprofit organization. Love them to death. Good sponsor. Welcome these two sponsors onto our network. And don't forget Warriors on the Water Ltd. They're doing a gun raffle right now. You can go to warriorsltd.com and see what they're giving away. And then also, last, certainly not least, our newest sponsor, Sisu Stamina and the Universal Learning Approach. Working with these guys is awesome. It's veteran owned. You can go to, and I'm going to post, what was I trying to say? I'm going to post the link here in just a minute of where you can purchase their stuff. If you purchase something from Sisu Stamina, make sure you use Heroes 10 for a discount. So we're super excited about this ally coming on board and working with these guys. So check it out. That's all the time I got today, guys. That's all. I know it's Saturday. There wasn't a lot of guys on here, and that's fine because I didn't say anything about it. But let's have a great weekend. God bless you. God bless America. We're back to our Friday show next Friday. So have a great weekend. We'll see you guys next week.